The first snapshot for the Caves and Cliffs update has released, and today I'm going to be going over everything inside this snapshot. Let's get into it. So there's actually a lot to go over in this video, going from amethyst to copper to candles. So I'm going to be going over all these amazing features, and we're going to start off with candles. So candles come in a variety of different colors. The default candle is kind of like a tan, and it comes in white, orange, magenta, blue, yellow, green, pink, black, gray, lighter blue, purple, dark blue, brown, green, red, and black. So you see there are all these candles here. And basically there's no crafting recipe for them yet, but they are in the game for creative. And if you get cake and flint and steel, there are some extra features. So flint and steel is actually how you light these candles. And if I get the candles in my inventory, they're like sea pickles. So you can place 2, 3, or 4 in a single block. Personally, I think definitely 2 looks the best. And unfortunately, you cannot mix the colors on a certain block. Also, in my opinion, the coolest feature out of all these is probably the fact cake is being upgraded. So, cake, you can actually put a candle in it, which I think is so cool. You can put a candle in it and light it, and boom, you have a birthday cake. Okay, so the next feature is a small change, and it has to do with cauldrons. So now you can actually put lava in cauldrons. So it's a very simple feature, but overall very cool. It also works for redstone a little bit. It works as a redstone activation. So yeah, that's just a little feature new with the cauldrons. Now we also have bundles. So bundles, I'm really happy these got added. I've been wanting to test around with these quite a bit. Here you can see a bundle, and basically if I go into my inventory and I split the dirt, you can put 32 dirt by right clicking in a bundle and 32 stone. So then it would be full. So you can really only have a stack, and you right click to clear it. So if I just put 64 stone in, it's full. Or if I put maybe like 16 of this, oh, okay, wait a minute. If I put 16 stone in and then 48 dirt, I can do that too. Now for ender pearls, you can only put a max of 16 in, but then it'll be full. But you can put like 8 ender pearls in and 32 dirt in. So 8 ender pearls counts as half of a stack, which means each ender pearl counts as 4. So really, bundles are just used for keeping your inventories a little bit tidier. Now there's also the amethyst feature, and this, I was a little skeptical about this at first. I thought it was a little bit uninteresting, but it got way better as we went into the beta stage. So there are a ton of blocks, as you can see. Now the outer layers that are just basically for display are this tough block and this calcite block. So these don't actually do anything. These are just helpful for the overall design. But yeah, those are kind of useless, but they just surround the geodes, which actually spawn in the game now, so you can go exploring to find them. Now there's also budding amethysts, and there's blocks of amethyst. So blocks of amethyst are mostly what make up the geode, and you can tell that they have some really nice sounds whenever you place them, break them, or walk on them. And basically what happens is there are budding amethysts, and they grow amethyst shards. So there's a small amethyst bud, and then it will grow into a medium amethyst bud, and then it will grow into a large amethyst bud. And once it turns into large, then it will turn into a cluster. And with the cluster, basically, this is where you get your amethyst. So they grow into the cluster, and that's their final stage. Now you actually need an iron pickaxe or higher to mine these. And once you mine these with an iron pickaxe or higher, they give you 4 amethyst shards. And that's really how amethysts work. These are used to craft things. Oh my god, why? I'm just trying to make a video. Alright, I'm back from that mess. But that is really all you need to know about amethyst geodes. And then the amethyst crystals will be used to craft a few items. So the next 2 features we're going to be getting into are the telescope and the new type of glass. So basically, starting off with the glass, basically it can be mined without silk touch, which is honestly something I was not suspecting. So you see here, you can mine it without silk touch and it breaks. It's called tinted glass, and light does not go through it, which I find kind of weird, to be honest. I don't see why this is a feature. If I put it into night, you'll see it a little bit better. It really, I still see light go through it though. Like, that's the thing. I don't know if that's a glitch, but light is not supposed to pass through this glass. And basically how you make it is you get a piece of glass. You put it in the middle, 4 amethyst shards surrounding it, and then you get 2 tinted glass. So that's how tinted glass is made, and that's going to be one of the uses for amethyst. So I guess there is a reason to go back for amethyst instead of just having one telescope. So overall, very cool. Next feature is the telescope. What it's actually called is the spyglass, but it's a telescope really. And this is all it does. Really, it just zooms in. It doesn't even increase your render distance, it just zooms in. It's a worse version of Optifine Zoom. But to be completely honest, if I didn't play on Optifine, I kind of like this feature. I don't know what makes it so cool to me. I just kind of like the idea of being able to zoom in. It adds a little bit more of a role-playing aspect. Although it doesn't do a great job, it's still cool. And it is literally just Optifine Zoom if you go into F1 mode. But for now, that's all it really does. And how you craft it, you need copper and amethyst. So you need 2 pieces of copper and an amethyst. I think I put that the wrong way. Yep. Spyglass. Boom. Now there is copper. This is the last feature that came in the beta. Basically, you find copper in caves now. Copper spawns in caves, and this is what it looks like. It spawns usually in around groups of 7 from my experience, but that is not confirmed. Really, this feature, in my opinion, I don't care for all that much, to be completely honest. But here's what copper will look like. So when you first make copper, it looks like this. And then there's lightly weathered copper. Then there's semi-weathered copper. And then there's weathered copper. So it goes through stages, and it goes through a new stage around every 32 to 50 Minecraft days. So this does take a really long time. And if I go into creative mode and I look up copper, you can see all of the different blocks. There are slabs, stairs, lightly weathered copper blocks, and cut copper. And then there is waxed copper. Waxed copper makes it so the copper does not go through more phases. So if you really just want to have copper like this, you can. And if you really want to have copper like this, you can. You just have to wax it first. Now, if you're wondering how to make waxed copper, basically what you do is you get your piece of copper, you get a honeycomb, and boom, you have 1 block of waxed copper. This stuff is going to take an extremely long time to make because you need 4 copper ingots just to make 1 block. Or not 4, you actually need 9. But then you can cut it down, so it's going to take a really long time. So this is honestly going to be kind of a bragging right feature in my opinion. Now the last feature is the lightning rod, and basically all it does is it's made by 3 copper ingots. If I can place them right. Boom. Literally all it does is it collects lightning within a certain radius. So if we wait a little bit, eventually it should get struck by lightning, but eventually it will. And you can also stack them. And this is going to be a weird way to make fences. And as you can see, just got struck by lightning. I didn't get a very good view of it. but it attracts lightning around it. So guys, that was the first snapshot for the Caves and Cliffs update. If you did enjoy it, make sure to smash the like button. I will be covering everything that happened and all the secret features, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Please like, subscribe, and share the video with your friends if they enjoy Minecraft. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out. Also, follow my Twitch and Instagram in the description. Bye!